Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you afraid back there, Troy? Brian Adams. I knew I wanted to work with people, but I didn't know exactly what that was going to be. And at the time that I was thinking about what I was going to do, there was demand for teachers. And that seemed to be the right time for me to go into it, just that there was demand for it. Are you done your rotoscoping yet? I just drew when I was a kid, and followed that through when I was in school too, and so I knew that I had something to offer in an art way. So school seemed to be a good fit, and teaching art seemed to be what fit for me. It's easy here, and that's partially why I wanted to get into work with people, because they busy your thinking. Like I'm having different interactions with people all the time, and that gets me out of my own head. So if there's anything that's bothering me, the work here kind of takes me away from that. So it's a nice break to get out of my own headspace, right? Just in case you don't know, this is Sam. I almost forgot his name.
Oh, hey, man.
He doesn't show up that much. And he doesn't like to read what his assignments are. So it can be frustrating to deal with. I try and joke around, and then see how the reaction is, and then see if it just kind of naturally kind of progresses that kind of relationship where we can kind of joke around in the time that we're in this class together. I try to make it as enjoyable for me and hopefully other people as much as possible, so that it's not like we're just like both hating being here. If the students didn't like me, that weighs on me too, right? If there's somebody that doesn't get along well with me, then I don't like that. It brings me down too. So I try and hopefully not try and keep everybody happy. I mean, that's impossible. But if they can pick up a bit on the kind of happiness there that way, then. And we can start to joke around a little bit. As long as we get the work done and things are happening, then it's all good, right? So it just makes it a better time for everybody to spend together. Because I like the broken silence. My old school, I got asked by the phys ed head to coach cricket. I didn't know a thing about it, and the reason why I did is because the phys ed head said if they don't find somebody, then they're gonna fold the team up. So I said, I knew some of the kids that were involved. I saw them in my classes. I got along well with them too, and I thought, what, let's do it. So they ended up teaching me everything about that sport, and it happens here too. And there's something in media arts that somebody has a quicker route. You're a good example of that. To do something in Photoshop, you show me. I might know something that somebody else doesn't know, or I'll pass on what you just passed on to me. And I think that's how things are starting to work now. It's like the teaching position seems a little bit different. Like it's a more malleable thing where it's like it's what I'm kind of taking and holding on into my memory from other locations. It could be online somewhere, it could be from a book somewhere, it could be a student somewhere, and it's me filtering what I feel is important for what my students will need, and I pass that information forward. So it's almost like I'm a filter.
Right.
It's easier to lose a period's worth of work than the entire project. And just, if you think about it, the file for Flash is biggest towards the end because it's got the most color information, the most memory for your layers and your frames. So it's going to be really big near the end, and that's when it's going to crash on you, when it's at its largest. In what we were talking about too, and how I'm kind of like a filter. Like I hope that that can continue on, and I'll still be kind of like useful in passing that information on, because it can be, I would find it a struggle to kind of like force myself to be here. The kids are liking what I'm teaching. You know, I'm not serving any purpose to them. That would be the dread of the future. The kind of like ultimate goal, I guess, is still to kind of like keep those relationships up, and keep it positive, and to still hopefully people have fun doing the coursework too, and like not make it a big heavy burden. So as long as that happens, that's cool. I'm just curious how that's going to age. Like as I get older, am I going to be less and less in touch, or able to be in touch that way? That I don't know, and I hope it continues, because that would be a real game changer for me on my end, right? So as long as the students are enjoying it, then I'm good. But if it's we lose that, then I'm losing a major chunk, and maybe I'll know it's time to go at that point. Hi, I'm Troy Fogg, and I'm a mess.